Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and I am here with layout number 2 for Mini Kit Monday, November 2019. Check the description box below to see the other participants or the other ladies that are in Mini Kit Mondays with me. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and pick the papers that I want to use for this layout. I am going to be using a piece of white just as the background, and I'm going to layer some papers over on top of it. This turns out pretty good, and in fact, my layout is so sturdy having that white cardstock underneath it. I love it. It's nice and thick and it's sturdy. I'm going to do this kind of like a 6x4-ish, and I'm going to have another strip down the center of it. I didn't use a sketch on this one. I just kind of went with it. I've been doing that a little bit lately, which is really not my MO, but it's how I've been doing it lately. The left-hand side of my layout is just going to be this really nice pink. That is a Felicity Jane paper. And the strip on the right-hand side is going to be this really pretty floral. I'm going to put this craft strip right down the center. These are the photos I'm going to be scrapbooking. These are photos of Brandy and her husband and also Adele. And he is a coach at the high school that he teaches at. He's the football coach, so they go to all of the games, and this is a game that they had won. You can see Brandy's super excited in that first photo. Well, you can't see it yet, but you will see it when I put him down on that page. So I'm going to be doing all three of them. They were 4x6, but I kind of trimmed them down just a little bit. So they're a little bit smaller than that now. They're quite a bit thinner and just a little bit shorter than the 6. So here I have my embellishments laid out over to the left hand side. It's going to take me a bit is what I'm saying. It's going to take me a bit to figure out what I want to do with this because, again, like I said, I was not following a sketch. I am going to be matting the photos on this other piece of crafted paper. I think it's the reverse side of that dotted one I used in the center. I did think I was going to use this vellum. Now, when I put the kit together, I took the whole pack of vellum that was from a Felicity Jane and I threw that in my kit. So far, not much luck using it. I really wanted to use this, but as you can see there, that buffalo check does not really go with the softness of the rest of the layout. Well, and then again, neither do the photos because I use this really soft paper and these really bold, dark photos. That's okay though. I am going to pull out this tag right there. It says Happy Day. Actually, I pulled out several tags, but the one that says Happy Day is going to serve as my title. I am not going to be putting stickers or alpha stickers on here as a title on this one. So, like I said, I have all those embellishments over to the left-hand side. I'm just going to put them down around the page and play around with it until I figure out something I like. Now that I'm looking back at the video, I kind of do like that acetate on there, but when in person, it didn't look like it was showing up very well. So I end up not using that, which is kind of too bad because I think I would have liked it now that I'm looking back at it on video. So I did go ahead and punch some holes in my tags just with this little cheap hole punch. I used reinforcers. I have some reinforcers that I just have on a ring that I have already punched out. And I'm going to put those on all of the tags. When I put this kit together, I thought I did a really good job pulling in embellishments for it. But as I'm working with them, I find, because I use that sticker book, I find that I have a lot of smaller embellishments, but I don't have any nice big layering pieces. In that sticker book, there are some pages that are just rectangular stickers. They're made to put in your planner, to cover up the boxes in your planner. I did put some of those on some cardstock and cut them out. So I am going to be layering up several of those just to stick back behind the photo. Now I will lose footage so you won't see that, but when we come back you will see that there is some layered bits in the top and some layered bits in the bottom. So right here I'm using some, those are some stickers from the sticker book, and those are ones I did put on some white cardstock and cut out. I'm using the circular bit with this layered up with this flower on it. Well, I thought, well, maybe I might want to find another circular bit. So I am going to find another piece and tuck it in back behind there. Now that word phrase sticker that I was originally going to put up at the top, it says Happy Family on it. I am going to keep that. I really like that. In the sticker book, again, there is a sheet that has a lot of gold foiled words on them, and I did put a couple of those on the white cardstock and trim them out. That is where that piece had come from. There's that other circular bit that I decided I was just going to add in there. In the end, you can't really see it that well, but you can see it a little bit. Sorry about that. I forgot to mute my phone. I feel like over the past several months or so, I've been going with a much more simpler layout. But on this one, if you look at the clusters, there's just so many things just all layered up. I really did throw a lot of things at this. I mean, it's really cute because you don't really see a lot of it, but you can see peaks and pops and whatever sticking out from behind here. Here's where I decide that I need to layer those bits up. You can see right there at the top, it looks like I have already done it. I had taken several of those planner stickers, like I said, and I just kind of layered them together and stapled them. Same with this bit I'm putting down right there. That's just a bunch of those planner stickers all layered up. And I did put another tag down there. I cut it off though. It's going to sit right there. When I go and do my threading of the holes, I don't know why, but here lately I've taken to just tying the bows and gluing the bows on the top instead of actually threading the tags. It's just a phase. I will probably end up getting back into the whole threading of the tags, but as of right now, I'm really enjoying doing the bow bits. So here I'm working on all these layers. Now I did fussy cut out that "You Are My Home" heart right there. That was on another one of those rectangular planner stickers that I had put on cardstock, and I just trimmed out the heart. We're going to layer up some flowers and leaves underneath there, and we're even going to pop in a little butterfly right here as well. Now on the sticker sheet, there were, I don't know if any of you guys have that's not sticker sheet, that sticker book, the planner book. I used the Jen Hadfield one, and there's also a sheet in there that has the flowers and the leaves. They're not connected, so you kind of can build your own flower with your own leaves. On this one, I do put several of the green leaves around, but then I also pulled out some leaves that had a little bit of gold foiling that will go with those gold butterflies. You can see the one I put down there in the bottom. I am putting one up in the top as well. And there's going to be that one that I just set down on the tag. Here I'm going to go ahead and put down some enamel dots. I will end up pulling out some watercolors. They are the Rachel Beth, Designs by Rachel Beth, I think is what it is, off of Etsy. And I'm going to splatter around in gold. Right here I'm putting down some wood buttons, and I'm going to cut away to actually put them down because I like to thread my buttons. I actually sewed them on the page. That did take quite a bit of time, and I did have the camera running, so I just totally cut that whole bit out where I sew the buttons on. See right here, they're back. Here's where I'm using the gold watercolors from this watercolor paint set. It works really good. I really like the texture, how these dry, because they come up on your brush. You can kind of get a nice thick layer on your brush, and they dry so beautifully. They're not flat. They're you got a little bit of dimension in there. I think it's really fabulous. All right, guys. Remember to check out the other ladies. I will have everybody linked down below. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.